Welcome. Make sure I got everything here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We'll begin our program this morning with the presentation of the colors and followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Please rise and remain standing through these events.
Color, hold, center, hold, raise hand, arm.
Please recite the Pledge of Allegiance with me. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right, left, forward, march.
Thank you, Color Guard. Everyone, you may take your seats now. Welcome to the Bradford High School VyStar grand opening. We're here to celebrate this joint venture between Bradford County Schools and a community business, the VyStar Credit Union. I'm Jim Simpson, the proud principal of this school. Did everyone enjoy the music and refreshments this morning? Our very own North Florida Technical College culinary program provided the hors d'oeuvres under the direction of Chef Frank Cruz. Let's give them a round of applause. And the musical entertainment has been played by the Bradford High School Jazz Band under the direction of Mr. Zach Sullivan. Again, a round of applause. Thank you, guys. Hopefully you also noticed as you came in this morning, you had some help parking. That was also by our RTC cadets. And also in the foyer, hopefully you saw some of the fantastic art by some of our students that we had displayed around, just a few of the many talents that we have here at Bradford High School. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize a few folks, a few guests that are with us this morning. Superintendent Creighton and any district directors, if you'll please stand to be recognized. Thank you for being here. Our school board members, Cheryl Canova, Vivian Chappell, Sheila Cummings, Gail Nakula, and Erica Reddish. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your never-ending support. We have several representatives from our new partner, VyStar Credit Union, here this morning. If you're a VyStar employee, please stand to be recognized. There's going to be a lot of us. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you all for your support. The leadership of these four people has been phenomenal in getting this program up and running. And I want to give a big, huge thank you, a shout out to Michael Ratchen, Beth Hammock, Omega Milton, and Zach Smith. You guys are relentlessly in making our branch open with success. And most importantly, the whole reason we do all this, our 12 student ambassadors, and our team leader, Mr. Fee Wynn. If you guys will still please stand for that. I'm so excited about this. And last but not least, I want to recognize one more group here, and that's the parents of these student ambassadors for trusting us, the school, and also VyStar with your children all summer long to get them ready for this. If you guys will please stand and be recognized as well. We have a series of speakers this morning to talk about the importance of this joint venture. And as you listen to each of them, I'm certain you'll hear a common theme come out in all of them. And that's that all together we must ensure student success. We must work together as a community, a state, and as a nation to ensure that tomorrow's leaders are ready for the world. Please keep this message in mind as you hear our speakers and then help spread it. We'll have a traditional ribbon cutting ceremony after our speakers, followed by tours of the branch right here on campus. And I hope you'll stick around for that. That's the best part, when you can go over there and see what's really going to be happening here on campus. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first speaker. She's led this district to improvement after improvement, year after year, and is truly a great person to work for. I'm proud to introduce to you our superintendent, Stacy Kramer.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate this wonderful new opportunity for our Bradford High School students. This moment was over 3 years in the making. Zach Smith mentioned this to me at the fair at a buyer's dinner, I want to say in 2017. It was shortly after I got elected. Later, we visited a school with a VyStar branch to check out this program. Again, I think that was 2017. We went to Middleburg. When I saw it in action, I was sold. I called every school board member and told them what we saw, and with their unanimous support, for which I am eternally grateful, we moved forward. Can I get a round of applause for our awesome school board members? They have been such an incredible resource for Bradford, and we are blessed to have each and every one of them. This is an incredible program that VyStar has created. To come in and fund the remodeling and pay for the training, the curriculum, the teacher, it is just an incredible blessing. And I'm so glad that our school and our students are able to experience this. Thank you to all those in VyStar. You've been an incredible blessing to our students and our community. Finally, I want to thank the teacher and the students who have jumped in with both feet to get this branch off the ground. Mr. Fee Wynn is in his second year of teaching, and yet he is already willing to take on an entire EU program. Can we give him a round of applause? And our wonderful students, thank you for your participation in this new program. This is going to look great on a college resume as well as work experience when you prepare to enter the job market. As a superintendent, it delights my soul to increase opportunities for our students right here in Bradford. and doing it at no cost to the district, it's a win-win. And I can't wait to see all of you. But we are always on the lookout for increasing the opportunities for our students. And I'll just share a little story. Whenever I go anywhere, I mean, just as a spectator at a sporting event, I'm always taking pictures of other schools because when I see it, I want it for Bradford. And we have grown so much over the last 3 years. And I want to recognize our administration here at Bradford High School, Jim Simpson, Chris Coffey, and Lindley Atkins, and the awesome teachers and staff and students who have stepped up to embrace the challenges. They have made this high school, our one and only high school in Bradford County, our flagship school, the highest performing school in the district. We are so proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see what's in store for Bradford next. Thank you all again for coming.
Thank you, Ms. Creighton. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce to you one of our school board members. She also serves a more important role as mom to one of our student ambassadors, Brooklyn. She has been a proponent of having VyStar on campus since the early planning stages. Please welcome Erica Reddish.
I want to start out first by thanking you all for coming. I know it's in the middle of a work day, and I appreciate everyone who came out to support this. I was actually approached 6 years ago, my very first term on the school board, about this opportunity from VyStar, and I was immediately excited about the opportunity it provided. So I'm so thankful that Zach came in and he kept pressing the issue and presenting the plan, and it came to fruition today, because this is an exciting event for not only our campus, but our entire community. I'm thankful that my daughter got to be one of the student ambassadors, and I can't tell you how grateful I am for the amount of knowledge that she's learned about financial responsibility and things like that through this program that she would never have gotten otherwise. So I'm extremely grateful for that. I can't wait for the ribbon cutting ceremony. It is beautiful from the pictures I've seen. So I'm very excited about this opportunity. I'm excited to work with a board that is open for opportunities like this and excited about the improvements that can come for our students. And I'm very excited and looking forward to what this does. I just spoke to a relative this morning. Her daughter was a part of the Orange Park VyStar branch, did it all 4 years, received a scholarship through the program, so there's a lot more opportunities through this program. So I thank every one of you who made this possible today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reddish. So as principal of the school and MC of this event, I also get to set the agenda, so I get to say a few words about the program too. So earlier when we first began, I introduced you to the school personnel and to the VyStar personnel that have been and will continue to work together in this endeavor for having a fully functional credit union on our campus. All of those people recognized have integral roles in the success of this program. There's one more role, though, that has not yet been mentioned, and that is everyone else in this room right now. I'd like to recognize our community. If you're an elected official or a government employee, please stand now to be recognized. Anybody? I know there were some out there that noticed that were left though afterwards. Okay, they're not in here, so I can say this. The politicians don't want to hear the speeches, right? So anyway, they were out there, so we did see someone. So thank them for coming. Let's see here. So what's important? What's important is to notice that the school cannot do this alone. That's the point. That it is a community event. We're all in this together. It takes all of us in this room to make sure that our students are successful. Not just these 12 students, but all the students in the school. Our goal here at Bradford High is to ensure that every student leaves us better than when they arrived. Sometimes that's daily, weekly, monthly, and most certainly yearly. We need to make sure that they leave us better than when they arrive. That's what we strive for as a team here on campus. But we as the teachers and staff need your help. As parents, as neighbors, as communities, as businesses, we must work together to ensure that success. Sure, there are financial donations from businesses that certainly help out a lot. And there are businesses that employ our students in the OJT programs to give them experience working. But how often do you see this? A business is literally opening up shop right here on campus. That is a true blend of education and business in a real-world setting. It doesn't get any better than this. This is VyStar jumping in and helping to ensure student success. Not only for these 12 student ambassadors, but for the many students that will come after these guys, and for the many students that will now do their banking here on campus. And this is the part I love. It's an exponential growth. When someone sees something good, you always want to try and do something better. So for the rest of the community now seeing what VyStar is doing for us, that our own folks are giving back to the school, hopefully they'll inspire others to figure out a way to help. It's a trickle-down effect, so that eventually not only do the students win, not only does the school win, but the community and the businesses, we all win. So thank you to the many community members here, not even here right now, that pour out their love and commitment for the school. And thank you to parents that you strive for excellence for your children. Keep being that influence that good is not enough. And thank you to VyStar. Thank you for this wonderful gift to our students. The financial investment of construction, the time dedicated to employing these students, for giving them real-world experiences, and most importantly, for being an example of how to be a community support of a school. I would think that this level of commitment may never be matched, but I challenge other community businesses to put the success of our students in their plans. We can't do it alone. Parents can't do it alone. It takes all of us together. So again, thank you, VyStar. Thank you, parents. Thank you, community members, for always striving for the best for these guys right here, our students. Okay? Our next speaker will join us via video. Unfortunately, he's unable to be with us here today, but fortunately, due to technology, he can be with us. This is the chairman of the board of directors of VyStar Credit Union, Mr. Eric Hatfield.
Good morning. My name is Eric Hatfield. I'm the chairman of the board of VyStar Credit Union. I'd like to welcome you to the Bradford High School grand opening. The high school branch is extremely important to us because of the financial literacy that it brings to the young people of today. If you can take care of your money today, tomorrow, you're in good shape. You know, there's three things that I hope that you take away from today. And that is, do what's right, do the best you can, and treat others as you'd like to be treated. I'd like to thank you for joining us today, and if you have a chance, please tour the new high school branch. Have a nice day, and stay safe. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Hatfield. We're also honored to have another VyStar guest representative with us here today to share a few words from VyStar's perspective of this partnership. I warmly welcome to the high school the Vice President of High School Programs with VyStar, and a very important person to the success of this program. We've worked hand in hand for the last year or so to make sure that this gets started up. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Michael Ratcher.
It's a celebration. This is such an exciting time to be here with you guys. I don't know about y'all, but I could hardly sleep last night. I don't know if y'all felt the same way. I'm sure Mallory, you might have felt that way. But this is a very, very exciting time to be here to celebrate this occasion with y'all. And as was mentioned already, the collective success, because this truly is a community effort and a win-win-win scenario. So we're honored to be here. So look what we've collectively built. A fully functional VyStar Credit Union on campus at Bradford High School that is exclusively run by the student managers who get selected to participate in our year-long paid internship program. That's awesome. You guys are the very first class to participate, so no pressure. Good luck. Awesome. You all have done a phenomenal job so far, and we're looking forward to a bright future together for sure. So VyStar, we started in 1952, and it's a really unique story, and we have that posted online to where you can read more of our history. We have a great timeline. But we started with 12 people who've come together. They each pitched in $5. So we had $60 and a shoebox. And now we've grown 67, 68 years later to over $9 billion in assets, over 700,000 members. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because it doesn't happen by accident. There's been principles that have been instilled throughout our company. The core values that we live by and that our board of directors help guide us on are not just words on a wall. They're values that we aspire to, both inside of the office and outside of the office. And that's something that we do hope to carry over and instill in our students who get to participate in our program. And it was about 14 years ago when we started our first high school branch program, and simply because it was the right thing to do at the right time for that school. We had no idea it'd be as big of a program as it is today. But again, we're honored to be on this journey with you guys. So why a high school program? I think you've heard some really good reasons for it. It's a chance for us to come alongside our school district partners and help enhance and bring the learning to life. And it's a great way to come together. There's a saying out there that says, information makes us smart, application makes us wise. This is where these two get to come together for sure. We've built a creative way for students to grow both personally and professionally, and then of course to help them be even better prepared for their future. So for the record, our high school program is not just a membership drive. It's way more involved than that, and of course there's a lot more to the work that we do. It truly is an extension of the credit union philosophy of people helping people. And you've heard it said already as well, the main objective of our program is financial education. So we'll deliver financial training both to and through our student managers with the goal of course, reaching the entire student body every year with various versions of financial education. Because who in here would agree? It's not a matter of if we need to learn how money works, it's a matter of when. Do you guys agree with that? Well, if that's the case, we can do one of two things. We can either take the time to prepare for our future, or we will take the time to repair from our past. And this is an incredible opportunity for us to come together. Thank you, Superintendent Creighton. Thank you so much. This is many years in the making, and we've come a long, long way. Mr. Simpson, Mrs. Atkins, Mr. Coffey, thank you for the administration. You guys have been so welcoming, letting us lock arms with you guys and work side by side. Thank you, school board members. We really do appreciate your ongoing support and leadership. We also have, there's a lot of people who come together to make this happen. There's too many vendors and contractors to name, but just for a couple, we have DB Kenyon, who is our project manager in our construction company, and they really do a lot of the heavy lifting with building the actual space that you're about to see here in a little bit. And then RS&H is our architectural design company that puts together the layout, and we work really closely with them and with many others, and we truly do value each one of their efforts in helping bring the physical branch to fruition. And in closing, I'd like to also recognize our VyStar folks. Again, way too many to name, but from our construction and facilities team for being on the spot all the time, hoping things come together. I apologize for giving you guys a headache sometimes, but thank you for your work. All levels of our IT department, from our marketing staff, from the Stark branch, Zach and Kate, thank you so much for your direct leadership. And then we have Beth Hammock and Omega Milton are our coordinators who will enhance the work that's being done. So the goal is you see them so often on campus that you'll think they're full-time staff for you guys as well. And then last but definitely not least, we have members of our senior team and members of our board here. So we have Mr. Brian Wolfberg, our Chief Executive Officer here in the center. I know you guys stood up already. Mr. Chad Meadows, who's our Executive Vice President and Chief Operations Officer. Mr. Joel Swanson, who's our Chief Member Experience Officer. And we have Mr. Jose Delgado, who's our Senior Vice President of Member Services. And then we have Ms. Diane Fears and Mr. George Berry, which is always great to see Mr. Berry, members of our Board of Directors who are here. And we could not do this without you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your unwavering support. You know, it's been said that not everything that counts can be counted. And this is a chance for us to come together. A lot of important work has been done up until this point, but now is where the real impact begins, and we're honored to be on the journey with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ratcher. I look forward to a long partnership. I'm especially excited to introduce to you our final speaker. She's a senior here at Bradford High and one of the VyStar student ambassadors. Working on this VyStar project is just one of many, many things that this student does. And I dare you to try and keep up with it, okay? Listen to this. Along with her classes here at Bradford High School, she's also taking classes as a dual enrolled student at Santa Fe College. She's co-captain of the cheerleading team. She's president of the National Honor Society. She is vice president of the Executive Board of Student Government. She's a member of the SWAT team and Miss Teen Bradford Fest. After she graduates this coming spring, she plans to attend a university to prepare for dental school. Please welcome one of our most outstanding seniors, Mallory Watson.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mallory Watson, and I said I am one of the 11 or 12, other students that are student manager interns here at Bradford High School VyStar Branch. When I first learned that VyStar was coming here, I was so excited because that's my family. I guess I was so excited. I knew I had to try my hardest to be involved in this newest addition to our campus. Before I was accepted into this program, I was already hearing amazing things about VyStar and how involved they were in their community. And this made me even more excited to have this opportunity to be a part of this experience. This program has only just begun, and I have already learned so much. And what we learn at VyStar helps students prepare for the real world and teach us lifelong skills. Financial literacy is an amazing example. Financial literacy is a key essential in today's time because it equips us with the knowledge and skills we need to manage money more effectively. Without this, our decisions in life would be lacking a solid foundation. This is one of the most important lessons taught in this program. We take this knowledge and go out into our community and schools to help educate others financially and hopefully help them the same way this program has helped us. Another thing I have learned in the short time I've been with VyStar is perseverance. Perseverance is continuing to do or try to achieve something despite difficulty or discouragement. During these hard times, we managed to make a lot of amazing progress, including setting up new accounts, learning and teaching financial literacy, and performing team management. And though it has taken longer than expected to get this branch up and running, our team is so grateful that you all are here today to help us celebrate this event of VyStar, stepping into our school system, which has enabled us to broaden our financial intellect. And all of this would not have been possible without our amazing school district and VyStar credit union. I would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Wynn for stepping up and being our team leader, my fellow classmates for working hard to make this possible, and our amazing coordinators for making our training as fun and easy as possible despite not being together in person. Now, I'm very excited to go cut this ribbon, and I look forward to giving you all a tour of our brand new beautiful branch. Thank you.
Thank you, Mallory. That was great. All right, now we're going to have a photo op for traditional ribbon cutting up here on stage. So if the personnel and the students will make their way up here, let's get ready for a photo op.
If a few go on the corners, become behind people.
Make like a second row.
Okay, so we'll need Gabby to do our countdown.
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
I was just gonna click and hold the button.
Well, you guys, let's get situated and y'all can take some photos.
We're ready?
Okay, so, you ready for photo ops? You guys start taking some photos. And Gabby, you give us the countdown when you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hey!